Welcome back to SCTV On-Air with your beloved host, Kylie.
And Rachel.
We hope that everyone had a fabulous 3-day weekend.
Did you see the eclipse?
Barely, but I had a lot of interviews, so money will be flowing.
Really? I went up north to get a better view. It was cool, I guess.
Lucky, I can totally see why they canceled school over it. I mean, I would crash because I would get so distracted looking at it.
Dude, I'd stop traffic to see that again.
Was it that cool?
No.
Oh.
It was okay. But no school, that's what it's all about. In honor of our 4-day week, it's joke time. Why did the dog do so well in school?
Oh, and it's an animal. Oh, goody.
I guess.
Because it had a fabulous teacher?
No, but that was a good try. It's because he was the teacher's pet. Because he's a dog.
Yeah,
and
I get
favorite.
it. But you know what I don't get?
What?
I don't understand space.
Oh, well, it's a good thing it's time to jump over to Shooketh, where Bravo enlightens us with some astronomical facts.
Hey, welcome back to Shooketh. My name's Christy Bravo. The whole point of Shooketh is to shock you with facts you probably didn't already know. And what's more interesting than the unknown? Well, outer space is full of unknowns. So this episode is going to be about space. Starting off with my favorite planet, Neptune. I don't know why it's my favorite. Probably because it's blue and cool. Neptune was discovered in 1846 and was named after the Roman god of the sea. Neptune takes 165 years to complete a full orbit around the sun. This means it has completed a full orbit only once since its discovery. Neptune has 14 moons. Triton is the largest one. Triton is special because it is the only moon that orbits its planet in a retrograde orbit, meaning it spins in the opposite direction. Triton is also slowly inching towards Neptune, and eventually, if it gets too close, Neptune's gravity will tear it apart. You probably know that we live in a galaxy called the Milky Way. Our galaxy is a spiral shape, but there are other shapes, like elliptical, irregular, and spiral. It is said that in about 3.75 billion years, our Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxies will collide to create one giant galaxy. Speaking of galaxies, there is approximately 2 trillion other galaxies in our observable universe, and you can see a few of them actually. Scientists guess that each galaxy has a central black hole. For us, our black hole is 4.6 times the mass of the sun, but information on it is limited. To wrap this segment up, let's talk about stars. We've all seen them, and if you say you haven't, well, you're lying. No one knows how many stars there are, but there's a lot. In fact, it is said that there are more stars than there are grains of sand, and that includes both beaches and deserts. Like I said, that's a lot. Going back to when I said that you've seen a star, you're actually seeing it in its past form. It takes time for the sun's light to reflect on something and reach Earth. It takes 8.5 minutes for the sun's light to reach us. So, as a common example, the star Sirius is 8.6 light years away. So if you see it, you actually see it as it was 8.6 years ago. For all we know, it could have died since then. And when a star dies, it's called a supernova. This is basically a giant explosion. Well, that's gonna be it for me. Join me next time on Shooketh to receive more shocking facts.
Now that must have taken forever to make.
I asked her, and she said it'd taken her 3 hours, and she wasn't even fully finished with it.
Now that is crazy dedicated. Little round of applause for the beloved Bravo.
So, do you understand space now?
Yeah, I could totally be an astronaut now.
Don't you mean an astronomer?
No, I mean astronaut. Do you not believe in me?
Well, I just didn't know that was a dream of yours.
There's a lot of things you don't know about me.
Well, there's a lot you don't know too, like this riddle answer. It's been around for millions of years, but it's no more than a month old. What is it?
The moon.
Oh, yeah, I guess you did know that one.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm an expert now. Now let's shift over to College of the Week, also known as Cal, with Davin.
This week's College Spotlight is on the University of Kentucky, a public land-grant research university founded in 1865 in Lexington, Kentucky. Their mascot is a wildcat named Scratch, with their school colors being blue and white. The University of Kentucky operates its own radio station, WRFL, which broadcasts a variety of music and talk shows. The college is ranked 84th in top public schools and number 159 in national universities. UK has a 95% acceptance rate, a 52 four-year graduation rate, and an 86% retention rate. And finally, they have over 30 student organizations across a variety of subjects and interests. If any of that sounds good to you, you can apply now at uky.edu.
I gotta say, I'm loving the blue with UK.
Does the University of Kentucky have a mascot?
I don't know.
Maybe we should have asked Davin. But I do know that Kentucky University has a D1 basketball team. Whoa.
You wanna know what I know?
Sure.
A joke.
Oh, Lord.
How does the moon cut its hair?
Sticking with the space theme.
Hey, you said you were an expert. How does the moon cut its hair?
I have no clue.
Eclipse it.
Wow.
Oh, come on. I even themed it on the eclipse.
Wow, oh my G, that was the best joke I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, that was too much.
Exactly. Moving on to People versus People, where we debate to what you relate.
Hi, welcome to People vs. People. Where we are you? As people.
I can't stand how you do that. We should argue about that. Okay, I'm Rachel Holman.
I'm Kylie Wachala.
I'm Michael Woodring.
And I'm Davin Westergaard. The only words that we're gonna hear.
What old musical movie is your favorite to rewatch? Now, this is a good
Musical?
one. Yeah, so like...
Grease, easily. There's so many funny jokes in there that you will never get as a kid that when you rewatch it later on, you're like, wait a second.
I feel like when I was a kid and I watched it, I was just concerned rather than understanding what was happening. I was just like,
Oh,
But I wasn't that young.
Mamma Mia.
There's somebody just
Mamma
stupid
Mia.
just-
I've
Let's go
never
get
seen
some
Mamma
pizza.
Mia.
I love Mamma Mia.
I like, it's like almost like a tie between Mary Poppins and Sound of Music. I love Sound of Music. I always rewatch it twice in a row whenever I rewatch it. And, oh my gosh, I could say so many, but I'm just gonna stick with Sound of Music as my main one because I always rewatch that one. It's so great.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
Devin,
recognize
you're last.
that.
You don't know Sound of
Good
Music?
No.
What's like a musical movie that you like to like rewatch and stuff? So like
Old
she
Disney
said Mamma
animated movies
Mia.
where they sing during the song, during the movie is also counted.
Yeah. So she said Mamma Mia. I said Sound of Music
Oh, okay.
/ something else / Mary Poppins. And he said,
I really don't have one.
you don't have any.
I don't typically rewatch movies like intentionally.
Okay, to not rewatch, but you
Intentionally.
just like.
Like, I don't go out of my way to watch a movie again. I'll just, if it's on.
Sometimes
put it
I'll
on.
watch a movie and I'll be like, wait a second.
I've rewatched High School Musical.
Rewatch movies?
Typically, no.
Teen Beach movie, not seen.
How good is your
rewatched.
memory?
I forgot that movie existed.
Or you just like,
Good,
that
I
wasn't
like
worth
it.
my time.
I just don't care typically.
Okay, going out to dinner or going out to the movies? Which one do you prefer?
Movies.
I was gonna say movies. She stole mine. Yeah, going out to the movies is very fun. I enjoy it. Popcorn.
Because you don't have to talk the entire time. You don't have to make conversation because you're watching a movie.
I
And then
still
your
talk through
conversation can be about the movie. And it's
I
perfect.
don't know. I talk through movies. I get like, I don't know. I'm a talker. What can I say?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, shut up, Michael. You don't even have to deal with me outside school.
True. Movies. But it's pointless to pick one when you can just do both.
That's true.
That's what I'd prefer to do.
I was gonna say that same thing. I mean, there's even stuff where you can have like a dinner and a show at the same time.
No.
Those are great.
Yay.
Well, that's it. We're very quiet today. Usually, like, we're like nonstop chat.
I
Our-
thought you were a
Monday.
talker.
Why? I don't know. These are not really passionate topics that I can argue about, you know?
So this has been People versus People.
Or-
Bye.
Oh, okay. See you
Well,
later.
You know, I think we gotta change that segue because I don't think anyone can relate to your passion of musicals.
You're the one who's obsessed with Mamma Mia.
I am not obsessed.
You are. You never stop talking about it.
Oh, well, you're the one that couldn't even decide on which one to pick.
There's just so many good musicals. I mean, there's Tick, Tick, Boom, Mary Poppins, Annie, Sound of Music, The Wiz, Hamilton, Sister Act.
Okay, we get it. Well, at least we can agree on movie dates.
Yeah, I don't know why Michael and Davin couldn't just pick one. Like, the point is to pick one, not both.
I mean, that is the correct way to watch a movie, though, with a snack.
True that. Well, that's all for this week's show.
If you want to be our new star of the show, then let us know so you can have your chance at Red Hawk fame.
And don't forget to stop by next time for your weekly dose of your favorite host.